Привет! Oh, wait. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen! Welcome back. My name is Hydreigon. This is the HydragonsBreath. And this is Warthunder. Italian vehicles have arrived, and with them some strange weapon systems. This appears to be an Italian BMW mounted with a 20 mil. Yeah. It's just as weird as it sounds, but that is not the only thing, because today we are looking at the entire Italian 1.3 meta. And I say it's a 1.3 meta because it is a 1.3 meta. There are 3 1.3 vehicles. That means you can play all of them and still stay at exactly 1.3 battle rating. Which means you'll be fighting reserve and 1.0 vehicles the entire time while having a slight advantage, and not being upshafted to that BS level of 2.3, which is where things start to get dangerous for low-tier vehicles. So, this meta includes this vehicle, which, as Fly Daily would say, no armor is best armor. And this vehicle 100% complies with that 3 millimeters of structural steel, making up the body of this vehicle, 10 millimeters of wheels, and I don't know, 20 millimeters of gun, table, and seat. And the gun itself, which is wonderfully, I love how it says that this gun, I guess you can't even call it a breach, because it's literally just a machine gun. This receiver is 450 millimeters thick by Warthunder's idea of how this should be. And this has been changed since the dev server. You no longer have 4 crew members, you just have 2. But guess what? It doesn't matter. What's really strange about this vehicle is, I experienced this when the patch dropped. I went up against one of these things. I fired into it with the 47mm armor-piercing high explosive that the Italians have in full, and just it went right through. And I'm like, okay, I don't know where this thing's crew are because I hadn't fought against it and I hadn't unlocked it for myself. So I'm like, okay, I don't know where this thing's crew are, even though yeah, they are kind of exposed. They were on a hill like this. And about 500 meters distance. So I was like, I don't know where his crew is or where his ammo is. So I just kept trying to machine gun and use the main gun on him. But he has so little armor that the overpen was so real. I fired about 6 rounds into this, and it did not kill it. Matter of fact, this vehicle's 20mm machine gun using armor-piercing Panzergranat German rounds, which can penetrate 64mm of armor, killed me in return. So I am very upset with that. Not to say that I'll be enjoying this vehicle, because we have a Panzer II on a budget, the L640, 30mm of frontal armor, which is, funnily enough, the same amount of armor that the Italian medium tanks have, all in the front, intended to be 20mm resistant, and again, armed, well, it should be armed with the Panzergranat 40, but I only have the default round, which penetrates 40mm of armor. And the M1139, which, again, Fly, and I don't know why I'm quoting him so many times, but that's just because he's the first person who I watched play these tanks. And the first person who I was able to yell at because they get a bunch of things wrong. This is, essentially almost a tankette with an anti-tank gun. And he said that this tank really just wants to die, and I would say no. This tank wants to kill. Because it has 3 crew members, it has a 37mm gun, and it has the worst penetration I've ever seen for a high-velocity gun in this game. 38mm for a 37mm gun. 20mm default rounds will have more penetration than this armor-piercing round. Not as much high explosive mass, but more penetration than this round. I don't understand it at all. I don't understand why you would ever do this when you could put a 20mm MG into it and it just would do the same thing. Long sigh, friends, long sigh. But those, as you saw, are the vehicles we are testing out, and these are going to be my last vehicles for the day. Beyond that, I will be doing rundowns of each of the lines in separate videos. They will be long videos, I'm going to have to warn you. Each of these are probably going to be about 40 to 50 minutes long, just because I'm going to go over the history and the effectiveness of each of these vehicles at each of their tiers. And as you can see, the Italians have a mess of vehicles. I'm also going to be bitching about the amount of American tanks in the Italian mid-tiers. These are the important tiers for this game. Not to mention their lack of 5.7s and their lack of 5.0s in general, where I can give you 3 to 4 vehicles that fit right here in this heavy tank line that Warthunder simply will not put in the game, and it upsets me. But, again, something for the next video. I will have to let you wait. And the metas that the Italians will change in the coming days. But before all that, ladies and gentlemen, we must get into a game. Now, I have no idea what we're going to be putting first, second, or third in this. I have no idea how we're going to play this. We will play it by ear, and we will play by map. I may even be playing some anti-air in this game footage, which I've never done before. I've never played guaranteed anti-air ever. If you've ever seen any of my tech trees, I haven't touched the anti-air lines. And there are obviously reasons for that, but considering that this is Eastern Europe, Domination will be playing the L640 out first. With a nice, fully automatic machine gun 20mm, we should be able to take early game positions and take down our opponents quite handily. And then we're going to do the M1139 because memes. Alright, so this thing's ammunition is stored in clips, so you don't really have to worry about getting ammo racked all that much. But for when you do get ammo racked, well, you're fucked. Granted, this vehicle has no survivability. You have 2 crew members. You have no armor almost. You have enough armor to resist 50 caliber machine guns, which is nice. So the M8s will have a harder time killing you. But other than that, you really are screwed in this vehicle. Once you get more crew members, and once you get better with the tank and know how to ambush, and you get Panzergranat, I'm sure this will be a fun tank to play. But at the moment, I have severe doubts of us even securing a kill with this vehicle. But we're going to go in with the Sturmpanzer. The one good thing that this has over the AB-41 that's armed with essentially the same exact turret is its size. It's much smaller, and the ability to control it because it has tracks as opposed to any other type of vehicular mobility, such as wheels, which are very much an Italian thing. Or at least in this patch they have become an Italian thing. Oh lord. I do not want to... The M8s just seem to mess with me while I'm playing the Italians. I don't know why. They want my blood. Alright. This is a good hit for one of them. Panzerjäger's up there. There's an odd thing with the Italians that when they'll actually get a guaranteed penetration, it won't actually show up. Now, I don't know why this is. I think it may be because of the fact that you have mixed ammunition load, some high explosive and some armor piercing, and only some of them will go through. But honestly, I have no idea why that is a problem. It really shouldn't be. See, like, I'll be able to get through there, but yeah, see, I got through, but it won't tell me because technically my first shot was a high explosive round, or one of my shots is a high explosive round. Ah, crap. That probably just bounced off. Alright, let's go for another couple of rounds into there. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, we blocked that. Good job. Good job, Good job, L40. A good thing that this is... one thing that this is good for is following up behind tanks like the Stuart and really just laying the pain down on these other vehicles that the Stuart has already messed up. I don't know how we just bounced that. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no possible way that we bounced that again. But yeah, this, as I said in my earlier video, the Stuart is a terrifying enemy for the Italians. You don't have the survivability to take that many shots, and the M3 has enough armor to make you think twice about firing at them at all. Honestly, you just want to wait until you can get around behind them and set their engine on fire. But now it's meme time. It's meme time, my boys. This gun has bad traverse. It does have a pair... This is the one Italian vehicle where that Barbiette machine gun actually works. It's in the turret, as you can see. And they can... Come on, elevate. Yeah, there we go. They can elevate, track pretty well, but they don't have all that much ammo, and honestly, they're not good for anything other than anti-air anyway. So, really, you're not working with anything. You're working with a failure. This vehicle needs to be very close to its opponent in order to penetrate. And that's a good thing if you were fast enough, but you really aren't in this. Again, tracked vehicle, limited mobility. It's like, we can't penetrate from here. We just can't. See, and they immediately will fire back because they know that you're just dead if they touch you. So you have to play this very sneakily. And honestly, the thing that the machine guns are best for is putting up a little smoke screen to make them think that you're coming one way while you go another. Or for taking out things like fences in front of you that will actually slow your tank down. Never thought I'd have to say shoot that fence so you can not get slower. But I guess the Italians have made me say that now. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. I shouldn't have fucking believed in you. You're a goddamn failure and I hate you so much. It's the one vehicle that just makes me upset to play. So let's drop the ammo count down to 40? Yeah, 40. Alright, so once we get Panzergranat, it'll be easier, but other than that, we're just going to use this as anti-air for now. And with an AA ability, we're going to... This has 12 rounds as opposed to the earlier vehicles having only 8. So it's better in that way. But it's also a 20 mil at low tier, which is kind of hard to deal with. And it's not very well cranked, my Italian crewman. Alright, did he get that thing? Yeah, he did. Okay. Good. There's another one. It's a Hurricane. Alright, we can track him and fire off another clip. I don't know how to judge good anti-aircraft versus bad, but I'm just saying. Things are pretty hard to aim, but I'm sure if they do hit, they're going to do a lot of damage. We have an ally here with us as well. Obviously not the same vehicle, because who would be crazy enough to bring this thing out? This Hurricane is probably going to get away, honestly. We hit him twice, but I guess we don't have enough explosive mass behind these 20 mils. Lofted up another couple rounds, one last clip. Last clip away. And up we go. I hear bombs. Yeah, there they are. Come on, 3 millimeters of structural steel. Save my crew members. Yes! Hey. Hey, Hamden. I'm an anti-air. You need to be afraid of me. Yeah! Suck on them lemons. Wow, playing anti-air is fun. Yeah! Be afraid of me. You don't have to be afraid of me when I'm in the air because I'm a terrible pilot, but you have to be afraid of me here. Yeah. I showed them. Alright, we're just gonna stay here. Honestly, why the heck not? I feel like I'm in that French AA that has a bunch of guns. Oh, there's a Horo. I think we can pen that. Come here, Horo. Alright, doesn't matter. Where's those bombers? The Kai-21 is our target. Yeah, that's right. Turn off, boy. We got a hit. We got 2 hits. We took care of an aileron. Wow. Okay. So we just took a couple hits, and then we took off an aileron from this Kai. Wow. Wow. Okay, this is a good anti-air system. No! Curse you! Curse you! Well, there's our burned out husk. Not bad at all. I'm just going to finish this round up because once these last couple of tanks die, we're pretty much done. But that was very enjoyable. I did not think that would be that fun. Anti-aircraft be damned. That was enjoyable as heck. My. I'm very impressed. Not bad at all. And I got the high penetration rounds for the L640. Yes. Yes. Come on, baby. Now we have all AP for that L640. Now every round is most likely going to go through the target as long as it has 40 millimeters of armor, which is not a high chance of that. But still, it's a higher chance than them having no armor. Like the AS-42. I honestly thought that was going to be a terrible weapon system, but you know what? As an anti-air, it works pretty good. And as long as it had the Panzergranate, I'm sure you could sneak up on somebody and, you know, go around them. And I think, I hope that Warthunder makes that into a boat so you can go on to Poland. Number one, I hope that Warthunder makes more maps like Poland where you have sniping positions and then actual water. And then make more aquatic tanks, Warthunder. Come on. There's a ton of vehicles in the game that you could make, like, mildly aquatic. And yet you choose not to, for some reason. This thing needs to be fixed. They need to fix the ammunition problems that the Italian medium tanks have, and then they need to give that 37mm more penetration. I'm sorry, but, like, I even tried to look up, but if I didn't mention before in the other video, I've been researching about all these vehicles just to see what War Thunder might add and to see what kind of metas could be made out of the concepts and the ideas and the designs that the Italians were working with towards the end of the war. And really, there's a lot of vehicles that War Thunder just bypassed or that they went over because they didn't think they would fit. But there really is a place for them, and I will talk about all that in a bit. And I'll also talk about some issues that War Thunder got wrong with some of the historical descriptions of these vehicles, as well as how they've gotten a lot of things right. They have done very well in this patch. I'm really happy and I'm really impressed with what they've done correctly, but there are some issues with how they've handled the Italians, especially relating to ammunition and armor. And of course the massive hole at their 5.7 level, which is an issue. More of a problem, really. Wow, what the hell is that? Where is he? Oh, he's right there. Ah, somebody killed him. The good thing is we legitimately can waste ammo with this. We have so much ammunition. Firing at long range? Firing at something we can never penetrate? Who cares? It works! Do it anyway! Alright, I'm going to let my entire team go and clod hop the zone. And I'm going to go and flank around at the head of this advancing party of saboteurs, including that glorious SKFSD with a 75mm short, who doesn't really have a job in this battle, but that penned. Somehow. I don't know how that didn't penetrate. Ah, Jesus Christ. Ah. I was killed by one of my own Italian brothers. That seems to be an issue, that the Italians are able to penetrate and kill each other much more efficiently than other tanks. I don't even understand how that worked. That went horizontally and then penetrated vertically. I don't get it, but who cares? Let's go again with this little nightmare. Hopefully we can get some better side shots on this map. Come on, baby. I believe in you. More engine power. More horsepower. Keep pedaling. It really does feel like a lot of these tanks are like pedal powered. This is just the guys in there, like the driver is just moving his feet really, really, really fast on a pair of pedals, and it's slowly moving the tracks forward. And that is how all Italian tanks are powered. That's why they keep adding more crew. It's just to have more people pedaling. Oh God, why is the M8s are like the bane of my existence? Always. They are my least favorite vehicles to go against, just because they have heat at such a low tier. Which is another thing the Italians are really famous for, is heat. Heat out of the 47mm, heat out of the 75mm, heat out of the 105mm. That they got right with the larger caliber guns, but where's the heat for the 47mm? Come on, Warthunder, this is literally something that the Italians were so proud of. And I know that. I researched it. It was good heat. It was, like, great heat. And it was given out quite liberally as well, so you can't say it's not historically accurate to have it. Like, the Panzergranat 40, they had 5% of their ammunition. That was that version of the ammo. For the Italians, it was like every other round was a heat round. Like, come on. It really isn't even, like, funny, because now the Italians are terrible. And that's how they would have been had they not had any heat. Which they had. That I might be able to kill. Problem is, that can also kill me. Damn it. Alright, let's hope that this oh god, he's gonna fuck me up. Oh, he's gonna murder me. He's going to kill my family. Oh no, I can't make the Asian jokes anymore. It's the Italians now. Alright, that. Hey! Hey! We killed a medium tank. Well, would you look at that? Alright, let's run away. I mean, tactically reposition our tank and pretend to be part of this structure. You know, we're gray. That stone is gray. Maybe they won't know. I don't think they'll notice. If we're alive when we get back, they didn't notice, and we're geniuses. We are British-level tacticians, and that was a very nice kill from above. Death from above. Hi, Frenchie. Nice try. Hey, Chiha. Hey, Macarena. Oh, AB-41. There we go. There's a fire on him. Hopefully he will not have anything. Oh my gosh, we're alive. Hoorah! Finish my Coke. Alright. Our commander is dead. That BT-5 is going to kill me. The other thing is how little velocity this 37mm has. It's bad. It's closer to an artillery piece. And it's ugly because of it. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lordy. I doubt we can pen this French boy. Yeah, that's gonna bounce right off. But what about this? I think we can pen the front of him. It is a Samoa 35. Oh my gosh, I think we can. I believe in the... Okay, yeah, we can't. We cannot penetrate him. Our velocity is so low, but our penetration is as well. We can drop rounds into the enemy tanks, but we can't make them go through. You can lead a horse to water, but you can only beat it to death so many times. You get my drift? It's a drifting horse corpse downstream. Morbid humor. Yay. BT-5, please no cure me. I give you spaghetti? I give you spaghetti. Lot of spaghetti. So very much spaghettos. I will give you 1,000-pound spaghetti. Much like a 1,000-pound baguette. Man, dude, 1,000-pound baguette, that would go stale so fast, and I would use that for every sandwich ever. That is, like, my favorite thing. Oh my god, we penned a Panzer. Pickle Piper penned a Panzer. Come on. This is German 20 mils. This should be no issue. I take issue, sir. This is no issue. I take issue, sir. I was shot in the back. Oh my god, a bomb! That can't kill me. Oh, yes, it propelled me forward at the glorious speed of 24 kilometers an hour. It has thus propelled me forward. Also, I can't penetrate this thing from the rear. I genuinely cannot penetrate that tank from the rear. And there's a B-1 BIS, another vehicle I can't penetrate. I feel like I'm using high explosive ammunition. out of a 37 millimeter. That's honestly how the penetration feels. Feels like a 37. No lie. Or it feels like high explosive. It's how it feels. Oh god. When did the B1 Bisc go so damn fast? Oh, come on. Reveal that exhaust port. Bushes, get out of my way. I thought that thing was 15 millimeters thick. Just go through, damn it. Okay, I gotta go check what that side grate is, because last time I checked, it was 15 millimeters thick. Oh, man, but we have survived. I mean, we're alive. It's the end of the battle. Is this just how the Italians felt when the Germans just came in and steamrolled the French for them, and then just, like, they're in their tanks, and they're like, well, we did not penetrate... excuse me, let me get my Italian in. We did not penetrate anything. I can't do an Italian. I'm Italian, and I can't do an Italian accent. I am ashamed. I am depressed and ashamed. Utterly. I feel bad, and I should feel bad. I want to J out of my vehicle, but instead I'll have to take out this horrible plane. Warthunder, please remove this. I don't know what it is. I don't know or care what this vehicle is. It's just the worst plane in the game, and I hate it so much. Matter of fact, I'll go as far as to, like, make a whole video on how much I fucking hate this thing. It's better for ramming than dogfighting, and it doesn't carry BAMs. Die. Here, I marked him with fire. Now go kill him. Yes, sir. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo-doo. An M22 can do my job. Funny thing is, I am already down one crew member. One of them is dead. Mario not coming home from war, mama. What'd I do wrong, mama? Mario not coming home. He died on the battlefield. So sad. Yes, as I said in the first video, the cringy jokes will come. You cannot escape. I'm dead. Oh, this says 50 cals. Or maybe it's 30. Maybe it's 30-30s. I don't know. I think it's 50 cals. Well, it doesn't matter. We don't have time anyway. Woo! MGs for days! That is one of the most sophisticated maneuvers I've ever seen. Immediately, every plane is just like, die, die, die. You know, it'd be fun if we just let this guy kill every one of us and then take the point. Yeah, you go, BT-7. Oh, wow, he killed a Horo. Alright. Alright, he's putting up a fight. He's putting up a fight. He's doing his best. Yeah, B1 bis. Okay, yeah, not happening. Not happening. You've reached the end of your rope, my friend. The time is now. Time's up. Over. Blow. Snap back to reality. Whoop, there goes gravity. Whoop, he won't have it. He won't. Please don't sue me. Alrighty then. Placing team 5th. Not too bad. Nah, Mama wouldn't scoff at that rollatine now. Great, filters. What does that improve? Oh, my gun lifting speed. Oh, wait, no. Filters improves my speed for my vehicle. Alright, well, I don't suppose I have anything new to show you. You've seen the Leoncello. You know what? Yeah, let's preview this 105mm toting tank destroyer. The Leoncello series is supposed to be the Semovente Da 105. 105mm gun. Very complex looking loading mechanism there. It's adorable. Stubby ammunition, as to be expected of a vehicle that has wonderful heat. So much heat. It's got a 90mm Pen high explosive round with 275 grams of explosive mass and 16 kilos of projectile mass. And of course, this beautiful heat round with 120mm of penetration and 1.8 kilograms of explosive mass. There's no point to using the APBC on this. Use the heat. It's got more explosive mass, more penetration, and it'll keep that penetration at range. Use the heat on this. No question about it. That's the only reason to use this vehicle is for its heat. And its armor, 75 millimeters of armor at the front is not bad. 10 degrees of gun depression means you don't have to worry about this upper plate, as it will be angled quite well. And these lower plates obviously are going to be an issue, as well as enemies who can penetrate your high plate. But there's also a tricky spot here where it's 90 millimeters, and the gun breach is really not a problem for your opponents. This is actually a weak spot for you, if nothing else. I mean, it depends how trolly it is, but unlike other tank destroyers, it's not actually open-topped. It's closed, which is very nice for you. Showing an X-ray, you have 3 crew members, not 4, which is a problem. But not too much of one, considering that you should be staying out of the battle with this. But let us try out this heat, as that is the thing you should be using. If you're using the AP with this, you're a nerd. You should really stop. If you went to buy a great tank, you should use the best round. Because if you don't, well, why are you using it anyway? Alright, let's look at the right to left. The right to left, the traverse seems to be very nice. Let's look at the gun depression. Wow, all the way down there, huh? Wow, you can engage from an incredible distance away in this thing. Like, think if you're on the very top of a hill on, say, Maginot Line, and you drop down at that angle. People are never going to see you, and they're just going to get a huge 120 millimeter pen heat round. And really, you could stay far enough away that you're safe. And with the speed that this thing goes, look at how little the gun barrel is bouncing. I mean, even if you aim in, that is some nice, like, lack of spread. Like, only if you stop the tank do you really have to worry about it. So if you're on the move and you have to get a quick shot off, you can absolutely do that. And just considering this is heat, I don't want to worry about the aim too much. So let's put another round into this Matilda. Target destroyed, ammunition blown up. A lot of ammo you can carry, around what is it, 48 rounds it's to start with. The velocity on this 105 is way higher than I thought it would be, which again lends credence to my to come angry rant about how a certain pair of Italian heavy tanks were never added, even though the guns that would have serviced them are already in the game, and quite effective for what they are, and will change the meta. Again, all to come later. I'll leave him to burn, as he has just done. How kind of him. I don't think any of these vehicles have enough side armor to stop a 120 millimeter heat round. Yeah, no, look at that. You are a force to be reckoned with in this vehicle. A real force to be reckoned with. Now, I don't think that... Oh, wow, we can knock out in the crew with that. That is scary. This is definitely a meme tank. I mean, apart from the fact that it has no high explosive and you can't really use it as a derp gun like a lot of people thought you're going to be able to, that heat is just so powerful. So good, man. So good. And, again, as I said, the velocity on this is not subpar. It's great. It really is a well-velocity gun. Look at that. All the way away. I don't have to worry about aiming too much. And now that we've tracked him, we can just put one in the back of his turret, hopefully. And away she goes. There's a fire. Alright, so this is the Italian tank destroyers in a nutshell. Or how I will agree they got the TDs right, except for the high tier ones, because there's a better one they could have picked instead of the American one. And there are things that need to be changed and fixed with the spaced armor on the high tier ones. And again, you could argue a lot of things with that, but I have my own concept about how it works, but I'll explain all this in a later video. Again, I'll quit with the complaining. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Ah, Primo Italiana Victoria. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.